Okay, we're going to start this and we'll be recording this interview. Okay, I want to welcome everyone to our channel and to the Zoom meeting. I am having a Zoom meeting with two very neat people, two people that have been good friends to me and have kind of rescued me recently. What I mean by that is many of you know that I have been making tinctures and salves and extracts and things like that for some time. And I want to thank my customers. Many of you, I never really intended this to grow the way that it did. I just realized that as I was doing health counseling with people, sometimes it's hard to find good quality organic tinctures and extracts and salves that don't have a lot of junk in them. And so I just started making it for my clients, for ourselves, myself and my family, but also for people that I counsel with and stuff. And I wanted them to have, what they needed in order to be healthy. And so as word got out, I guess, so to speak, it really grew beyond what I could manage. And I realized I just couldn't keep up. I was starting to forget orders. And, I don't think I did that very often, but a couple people had to remind me, to send them things. And I don't like that. I want to be able to keep up with everything. And for those of you who don't know, I'm also recovering from Rocky Mountain spotted fever and autoimmune disease. So that doesn't do good things to the brain anyway. But at any rate, I had talked to my friends here, and who I have with me is Edwin Chung and Angela Alberts. And I'm going to give each one of them just a minute to introduce themselves. But the Lord really worked this out because I had talked to both of them about helping me to pick up. Actually, Edwin reached out to me and asked if I needed help, and I did. And he wanted to do the extracts. And then I had talked to Angela about doing extracts as well, but then she wanted to do salves. So it worked out perfectly because Edwin is now going to be doing the extracts, the glycerin extracts that I was making. And I'll let him tell you a little bit about that in just a second. And Angela is going to be picking up from me my ever popular Boo Boo Balm. I just this morning had a lady tell me that she fell and injured her forehead, and it was quite an injury. And she started putting the Boo Boo Balm on it. And within a week, it was completely healed with no scar. So that recipe, I believe the Lord gave to me. And Angela has a batch made up, and she also has a lot of other things made up. And I'll share my screen and show you the list of things that Angela has available. So at this time, I am going to ask Brother Edwin, who is about to take to himself a bride of my dear friend Joyce Che. So Edwin, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, good morning. Edwin Chang, and I'm an electrician by trade. I did met Joyce 2021, and then I did the medical missionary training, and then since then I have been helping people with with natural remedies, and I reached out to Dana, I think last year, sometime last year, about making tinctures, right?
Yes.
And then Sister Dana really encouraged me. She was like, yeah, Canada, they need this, so I would really encourage you to do it. And if you want to, I'll give you the formulas, just make it available for people. So here I am to help Sister Dana.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're on board. And you were in Canada, but you're no longer there. Is that correct? You've already relocated?
Right.
Okay, good. Welcome to the States. Glad to have you. Okay. A couple of the things that Edwin is going to have available. I have had tremendous success with people taking a product that the Lord gave me the idea for, and I called it Novid. If you think about the name, I think you'll get what it's for a particular viral issue that has supposed to have been going on the last couple years. NOVID, Novid. It's a combination of herbs. And Edwin, I'm going to let you tell a little bit what you've learned about it. And he has that ready in about a week. Is that correct?
Correct.
That will be ready in about a week. And then the other thing that I have had a lot of people have success with and use is the anti-parasitic tincture. We use that along with an herb called Mimosa pudica, the Mimosa pudica. And I have a write-up on this on our webpage under the blog tab. Our webpage is closureforjesus.com, and it's under the blog tab. But I explain how to do the parasite detox. Now, the Mimosa pudica kills the adult parasites, and then the extract that Edwin is making will kill the eggs, because as the adult parasites die, they pass a lot of eggs. And so you have to take something to deal with that. And so he has the extract. I have made tincture. And let me take just a minute to explain. When I say extract, Edwin is making glycerin-based extracts of these things. It's a liquid extract. When we say tincture, tinctures by definition, according to my herbalism instructor, which is Dr. Patrick Jones and also Dr. Cheryl Tilgner, by definition, a tincture is an alcohol-based extract. You can call it an extract, but you can't call a glycerin extract a tincture. So Edwin is making glycerin extracts, it's a very good way to get children to take herbs that don't taste so good. And if you've never tried the black walnut hull and wormwood and clove, you'll know it's very bitter. And so making it as a glycerin extract makes it a little bit more palatable for children. And so particularly in those who have a very sensitive palate. So he actually has that ready. Edwin, you want to share the size of the bottle and the price with everyone?
Yes, so it will be, I have 22 bottles of the black walnut hull ready. It is a 4-ounce bottle, and it's going for the same price as Dana is offering, $35 a bottle.
Okay, $35 plus shipping. Okay, and it doesn't contain just black walnut hull. It's black walnut hull, wormwood, which is Artemisia absinthium is the one that he used, and then clove. And so those are the three ingredients in that extract. I also, I'll just interject this here. I don't have one of the anti-parasitic bags with me, but we at Closure for Jesus are doing private labeling, and we have in capsule form the anti-parasitic, and we also have some capsules for brain health. Those have been really popular. I mean, a lot of people suffer with brain fog these days. So we have the brain formula, we have a colon cleanse, we have blood pressure, we have cayenne, we have I have this activated charcoal powder. This is a hardwood charcoal powder. If you're interested in any of our stuff, you can contact me at closureforjesus@yahoo.com. Now, I would like to introduce to you my friend Angela Alberts. And Angela contacted me this morning and said I am hoarse. So she had a little cold last week, and it's left her with a little bit of impairment in her vocal volume. So I'm going to let Angela tell a little bit about herself, and then I have a document that I can screen share and show you what she has available. Angela, let's hear from you.
Okay, I'm a wife and mother of 3. I currently live in South Dakota. I was raised by a father who took actively approach to natural remedies. So since a child, like 2 years old, my dad was doing fomentations on me. He was doing herbal extracts. He was making salves. He directly learned from the man who did this book, Dr. Cherney.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Dr. Cherney.
Isn't that the one that's published by Vance Farrell?
Yeah, but it's Vance Farrell and Dr. Cherney.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good.
And
I
Dr.
just wanted people to know they can get that from Vance Farrell's
Yeah.
ministry.
Yes.
What's
yes.
the name of his?
Harvest
Is it
Time books.
Harvest Time books.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay.
Anyways, most Adventists have seen this book. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dr. Cherney came to my mom and dad's church, and my dad was very interested in learning about natural remedies. And he helped my dad learn the basics of what he started with, and then he learned on his own. But so I'm very familiar with tinctures, extracts, salves, all the host of things, because my dad raised us that way, and we've never really went to the doctor unless, we had a need of surgery or something to that extent. So I guess as far as the herbs, I'm trying to do wild crafting or growing of the herbs myself. The batch of boo-boo balm that I did, I got some usnea from Dana because that does not grow here. But I wild crafted and harvested my own comfrey and yarrow from here in South Dakota for those products. So that worked really well. Happy to say that I was able to find those things.
Yes. Let me just interject something, Angela, and give your voice a break just a second. You're doing well. But the importance of wildcrafting and growing your own really can't be overemphasized, because
Yes.
then you know what you have, particularly if it's wildcrafted. It's growing in an environment that it likes. So it's,
Yes.
and if it's thriving, it's going to have all of the medicinal properties intact. So that's, and even if you grow it yourself and how it's been treated and stuff, it's not been sprayed or exposed to car exhaust or something like that. So that's a very important point, that it's wildcrafted.
It was very cute because God had just showed me the yarrow, just happened to show it to me, and I messaged Dana. I go, "Is this yarrow?" And I thought it was, and she said yes. And then I didn't share this with Dana, but I had Elijah was home with me. That's my youngest. He's 9, and I'm having him help me pick it out in the yard. And then he was riding his bike, and we live out in the country, and he's riding his bike around, and he runs in with this big old long piece of yarrow, says, "Mom, I found a huge batch." So he showed me where there was even more. So
good. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. So Angela, I am going to share my screen now so that people can see the list of what you'll have available. It's not, okay. Can you see that?
yes.
Okay. So you have the Boo Boo Balm, and you have that in both 2 and 4 ounce. You want to share the price on that?
Yes, I'm doing the same as Dana. The 2 ounce is 15 and the 4 ounce is 25.
Okay, good. All right. And then you have a lot of other interesting things here too. And I might interject that Angela makes soap that you want to eat. I mean, it's so beautiful that you just don't want to use it in the shower. It looks like strawberry shortcake or something. So I've never been quite that creative with my soap making. It's just functional.
Well, I'm not going to do that with the natural soaps.
Okay, good. All right. So you have a poultice kit and a castor oil kit that you wanted to show folks. Do you have that available that you can show?
Yes, I have it right here.
Okay, good. Let's see that.
I have to change your screen, I think.
Okay, I can stop share and then I can reshare. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is the castor oil kit.
Okay.
And in it has an herbal infused castor oil. Here, I'll open it.
That's pretty handy.
All yeah, it has one little container. Herbal infused castor oil.
Okay, what herbs are in that?
It is comfrey, horsetail, red sage, and arnica.
Okay, is that good for like pain or something, or?
Yes, for pain and for drawing. Yes.
Good.
I actually got this recipe from that herbal the one you recommended,
Dr. Jones?
no,
Oh, Sam Kaufman.
naturopath. Yes, Sam
Sam
Kaufman.
Kaufman. Yes, the herbal medic, Sam Kaufman.
And then of course you have the flannel sheet. And then it has plastic wrap and then instructions on how to use it and type of thing.
Cool.
So,
And how much are those kits?
not sure yet.
Okay. All right. We can make an announcement on that later. How do people get in touch with you? And I need to get Edwin's contact information out here too.
Want me to show you the Poultice one first?
Sure.
Okay. The Poultice one, I did something a little unique. This is something that I have on hand all the time.
Okay.
It has comfrey, charcoal, and flax meal in it. And this is everything that comes in it.
Okay.
And I wanted to demonstrate how it works. So now you want me to go on with the Poultice thing?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. In it, I have these little plastic sheets, and I've been playing around with these for a couple of years now. And, we usually use saran wrap and bandage it up. But these are actually, you can buy these online, and they're surgical patches that they use like after surgeries.
Yeah.
And I found they're extremely helpful with poultices, especially overnight. So I'll show Jonathan's going to have his arm here, and you just put the, your gauze with your poultice substance on it on your arm, and these just peel off.
Okay.
And you stick them right over the top of this like this. And then this other piece then moves like this.
That's like a film.
Yes.
Okay. That's like a film that stiffens up the
Yeah.
tegaderm.
And then,
we called those tegaderm when I was nursing.
okay. And then you can have a poultice that you can wear overnight without having to have any bandages fall off or leaking.
Sure. That's nice. Okay.
So the kit has 3 big ones and 2 little ones.
Okay. Perfect.
As well as gauze to go with it. So
that'd be great to throw in a first aid kit.
yes. So that's all that I have right now.
Okay, well, I'm going to share my screen just quick, so that we can see what else you have. She has an itchy salve. She has a healing salve, green drawing salve. She has soaps, herbal soaps, and itchy ivy soap. Then she has soaks that she's made, and then some other kits, itchy ivy kit and a healing kit. So, Angela, are you going to have a brochure or something that you can send people?
Well, I guess I never thought of that. I could.
Okay.
Yeah, I could definitely make something.
But people can contact you too, so.
Yeah, I do have a Telegram group that I'm going to be posting some of that stuff in.
Okay.
A Telegram channel. And I do have a link to that I can give you too, a little barcode thingy that you can put up and people can look it up. And in that, I'm going to show making of stuff, while crafting herbs when I can find them and that type of thing. And I'll share different things and pictures and such like that. Yeah.
Perfect. Sounds good. So if you want Boo Boo Balm, if you want Novid, if you want the anti-parasitic extract as a glycerin based, then you can contact either Edwin or Angela respectively. And if you want any of our private labeling stuff, you can contact me, closerforjesus@yahoo.com. And Edwin or Angela, any final thoughts you'd like to share?
I say, even with right now you may feel that you're healthy. I think stuff like that is good to keep it in the shelf. You never know when you need it. So
Right. It's good to get what you need before you need it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's too late.
Right. We know that, the food shortages, news have been talking about it, price increase and all these things. So get it while you can.
Yes, get it while you can. That's a very, very good thought to end with right there. Get it while you can. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you want any of the products, if you missed the contact information for Edwin and Angela, I'm going to put that on the screen. Our contact information, our webpage is closureforjesus.com. Our email address is closureforjesus@yahoo.com. I'll put that on the screen too. And I will also put Edwin and Angela's. And thank you both for being with me. Thank you for rescuing me and helping me with making these things. And
Thank you, Dana.
yes, okay.
Thank
Well, you're welcome. We'll see you guys on the next video.